All aboard! Welcome to Volunteer Channel TV. Today is the 13th of November 2022. We say welcome, and if you subscribe to my channel, we say thank you, and may God continue to bless you in anything that you do. If you're yet to subscribe, please click that red subscribe button and the bell icon on the side so that anytime we drop a video, it comes straight to you. We are continuously praying for Mazim Nnamdi Kanu, for him to overcome this shameless government in what they are doing. We pray that God will give you strength, Mazi. And we are secondly praying for the lawyers, the erudites, the attorneys that are pursuing this case bumper to its resolve. We all know there are three arms of government, which is the executive, legislature, and judiciary, which the legislature is a stamped legislature. They do whatever the executive said. Nobody to checkmate nobody in Nigerian system. The justice system, they are trying to overcome this. They are getting on their feet and standing on behind their pronouncements and making laws the way it should be. But there are some elements that needs to be disbarred. I'm so ashamed of NBA, which is Nigerian Bar Association, that they could sit there and watch this impunity going on. The impunity going on in judiciary system, which Malami, the Minister of Justice, is amongst those that needs to be disbarred, because that man, he doesn't have the right to be the Attorney General of Nigeria. All these excesses that's coming from the executive, and NBA is sitting there and not saying nothing. That is not right. The appeal court has discharged Mazim Nnamdi Kanu and acquitted him. Now we're waiting on the Supreme Court and what they're gonna say. But then again, Malami has trumped up 7 more charges against Mazim Nnamdi Kanu when appeal court has said no other court in Nigeria, no other lower court in Nigeria will try Mazim Nnamdi Kanu. What is this? NBA, are you guys there? Are you seeing these excesses that's coming from the executive? Nobody's checkmating anybody. NBA you guys need to stand up and disbar some people that are lawyers that don't have the merit or credit to be a lawyer in Nigeria, especially like Malami. I am so ashamed of you that I don't have words to qualify you guys. You, NBA, needs to stand up, just like some judges are doing. In appeal court, they stood up and they made their pronouncement. The federal courts in Abia, both of them, made their pronouncement and they're standing by it. We are waiting on the federal court to see what federal court is going to say. We hope that it come in favor of Mazim Nnamdi Kanu if they do the right thing. Anyways, I'm going to go to another topic, which I'm going to ask a question. The other day, everybody was talking about sit at home that is hurting the Southeast economy. I'm here to prove to you it's not hurting Southeast economy. It's hurting the economy of the whole Nigeria. It is hurting the whole economy, not just Southeast. Can anybody tell me how much $1 to Naira is when all these things started by August 9th of 2021. Can anybody remind me how much the exchange rate was at that time and the black market? See, I do believe from Simon Ekpa, I do believe. Now I'm not in their group. I'm just neutral, but I do believe when people are doing the right thing, you need to applaud them. You need to praise them. I do believe that he said at one time they have several strategies that they can use to make Nigeria government holding Mazim Nnamdi Kanu more expensive, that they have to let him go. And that is happening. And people barking on sit at home is hurting Southeast economy. Yes, it is hurting Southeast economy. Then again, it's hurting Nigeria economy. Can somebody remind me again? Once again, I ask that question. Can somebody remind me how much $1 to Naira is by August 9th, 2021? Well, if you don't know, let me tell you how much it was. If you doubt me, you can Google it. It was 411.64, 411, call it 412 Naira to $1. And the black market was 508, between 508 and 511 or 512 on black market. And today's rate is 700 to 750, depending on where you go. People are buying at 710 and selling at 730 to 750 Naira in today's market. So now you tell me, Nigeria is hurting, and sit at home is some percentage is part of what is going on, added to all this looting that's going on in Nigeria with the Fulani, and all the rest of them borrowing money and using it and everything. But that sit at home has a pinch to that. So as long as they keep holding Mazim Nnamdi Kanu, like Mazi Simon said, they are going to make it more expensive. And this is just one strategy they just brought out. What if they implement the other strategies? What will happen? It'll be a total collapse. It will be a total collapse. Now I'm going to go to another topic that I have. This stems from the previous government of Anambra and whatever is going on in the East. I'm going to show you pictures of road infrastructure, what it was then when Obiano was in office, and still is. Nothing has been done to repair these roads. Very appalling, very disgraceful. This is what the Anambra, the eastern region, looks like. I mean, from Anambra to Imo to Ebonyi to Abakaliki and the rest of them, even some parts in Port Harcourt. I mean, the whole region. This is what the roads look like. And it's still there, no infrastructure and everything else, So once you look at this, people get depressed. Is this how a country is supposed to look like? And this new government came in. They've been in power for 8 years. They've almost 8 years, almost 8 years. And Southeast is still like this. Southeast is still like this. And they're talking about improving the infrastructure. When is this going to happen? This is from Obiano's government and the new government, which is Chukwuma Soludo. Though he's making plans to straighten some things out, but as it stands right now, it's still the same way. Plus this flooding didn't help anything, didn't help nothing in the Southeast. Now I'm going to go to my last topic. I remembered a couple of weeks ago, Buhari is still in London, I believe, or was in London, and made a statement that he was asking people to go back to farm, go back to farm, when he has all these jihadists in the farms, killing people, raping people, murdering people every day. And he wants people to go to farm and get killed. You know, going back to farm is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing. But you need to protect yourself if you're going back to farm. You need to protect yourself. You need to have an eye out for you while you're doing your farming and whatever. And I heard somebody re-echoing what Buhari has said. Are you working in conjunction with Buhari? I mean, some Biafra agitators. Re-echoing what Buhari has said a couple of weeks ago, or last week in London, that people needs to go back to farm. Have you made provisions? That's my question. Have you made provisions, or you want people to go to farm and get killed? I don't have anything against going back to farm. It's a good thing. We need to go to farm and have, produce some food that we'll eat, But have you made reservations for those who are going back to farm to protect them? That's my question. So if you're going to farm, I don't blame you, go to farm, but keep an eye out just in case. This is where I'm going to end my broadcast, my commentary for today. And I only come once a week. So I'll talk to you guys next week, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. May God continue to bless you in anything that you do in life. Take care of yourself and Zobis your way. Just like my program says, Zobis your way. Okay? Take care, and I will talk to you next weekend. Goodbye.